What is up, everyone? Chimera here, back with another video. In this video, I'm doing something I don't think I have done before. I am returning to Overwatch to play the game, and I did take a break from it for a few months, or a season and a half actually. And I kind of want to explain in this video why I took that vacation from the game. So with not much further ado, let's get into the video. But before I forget, please follow me on Instagram and Twitter, X, or whatever the fuck you call it nowadays. Mostly because I've been posting stuff there that I don't post on YouTube because YouTube wants to be a bitch about half the shit. So yeah, let's get into the video. So yeah, here's some gameplay recently I have done for Overwatch. So basically, why did I stop playing it for a season and a half? Technically, a lot has happened. So if you were on my YouTube channel, I made a post saying like I got sick of the toxicity, people throwing the game, people, causing unnecessary problems and everything, which is not a lie, but it wasn't the whole truth. Actually, basically what happened was, it's actually was a buildup of years. So if you guys, I don't know how many of you actually played the original Overwatch. This kind of happened toward the end of the original Overwatch. So to give you like a timeline, like what's going on, right? The original Overwatch was shutting down for Overwatch 2, okay? Now, prior to that, they announced that they were going from 6v6 to 5v5, which it sounded okay because their reason was tanks were, fucking broken, too powerful and shit, okay? Which is a good argument. But for some damn reason, the whole time they did the seasons, or the whole time through Overwatch 2, when it came to the 5v5 format, was they punished you for being tanks. Basically, someone pointed it out. I can't remember the channel, but someone pointed out at one point that everything was literally anti-tank. Mercy could literally take on a tank and beat a tank. A tank 1v1. It was a really weird power balance, and plus all the other bullshit, like the story that we never got and everything. But I was mostly focusing on like the gameplay. But basically, what they did was they got rid of one tank to make it easier, but then had the genius idea, for some fucking reason, to make it impossible for tanks to live. It was like, what the fuck was this shit? And I put up with it. I had to deal with it a lot and everything. But after a while, I started realizing you had other problems. Like, I'm trying to think here. Other problems. You had, the reason the connections keep getting bad. I never understood this. Then you had to deal with issues like, then they kept making characters that were just super powerful. Then they made characters that were broken. Seemed like you had glitches every fucking update, and it's just like what's really, really tough to handle it, right? But then, like I said, the last few seasons there was a big issue going on because of rivals, but I am not going to say it's entirely rivals' fault. They had a whole issue of like people throwing games, people being unnecessarily toxic about it and everything. Like what the fuck ever, right? And it's got to a point like it was just draining. Like I wanted to play a game, I wanted to play this game and have fun, but I had to deal with issues like I said, throwing games, disconnections, all this stuff. Like, you know what? I was just done with it. I needed to take a break from it. So that's practically what happened. Was I took a break and I'm back, and now I'm here to play this game again and just fuck around again. I'm probably not going to fuck around with it too much because right now the only thing I want to do is try and max out every character but one at a time. And I want to do I forget what another thing I want to do. I'm trying to remember what's the word I'm thinking of right now is because I'm fucking tired of shit right now. Give me a second. What's the idea? Also, oh yeah, I also want to unlock like all the rank upgrades, like the Emerald, the Jade, the Space, the Ruby, all that shit. I want to unlock that as well for every character and weapon. So yeah, I'll be back at this. I'll be back at the grind on this now. I hope y'all do. I hope you guys are doing well, and yeah, I think that's gonna be about it for it right now.